It's Monday, May 15th. It sure is. It is, kidlets. I'm James. This is JLJ this morning with a raspy voice already because I've been singing all weekend. I've been singing all weekend. When I saw Six in person, one good thing happened this weekend. This whole week, one good thing. Out of my whole tired birthday week last week, I got to see Six in person. Fell in love with the musical when it came out, and I got to go see it. And it was everything I needed it to be. It really was. It was everything I needed to be. It was everything. Sorry, trying to open something up. I'm setting up my stuff, of course, so you guys can. I'm trying to do. It's too big. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm trying to figure something out. But good morning. It's Monday. Come on in. I don't know what's going on here. Nothing's working for me at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this to work and nothing's working for me. Let's see what's going on. Copy. Okay. There's that. Okay, there's that. I'm trying to post, but it's not working. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to set this stuff up. I want a little early. Well, slightly early. Not too early. I want a little early. My phone's over there. Everything's going super slow. Why it's doing that, I have no idea. Back to you guys. I was trying to add Beauty for Ashes. Oh, good. Beauty for Ashes here. Maxine, good morning. George. Beauty for Ashes, mother told me to tell you thank you. She loves her Navy life necklace. She's very touched. She loves it. She's like, yes, support our Black women's business. So we probably will go on and buy something else from you. So that's how my mother is. That's how we are. We support. You support me, I support you. So that she loves it. Well, we'll take a picture with her on it and I'll post it. But she loves it. So thanks. Somebody tell you thank you. She liked it a lot. But she lost her husband. And I knew it would be perfect. Oh my God. I'm wearing a shirt. Six was the bomb. It was just everything I needed. It was everything I needed to be. It was everything. It was everything. I was trying to put a post it won't work. Okay, screw it. Let me drink my coffee. I'm drinking my coffee. But I bought the shirt while I was there. Sorry, not sorry, but what I said. That's what she said. Exactly. I know that's funny. Yes. But I love this song from Don't Lose Your Head, one of the songs. Anne Boleyn song in the city. It is. If you're in Los Angeles, run. It's not that expensive. The show is 80 minutes. It is bam, bam, bam. It's quick, easy, quick, fast, hurry, whatever. It's like a concert. My brother was like, it's a concert. It literally was. And it's hilarious. It's funny. All the women were amazing in it. We had the original girl from the London cast who was on the cast album, which I played to death. Well, we had big, beautiful Black women in two of the roles. They were so good. Everybody it was a bomb. It was a great show. It was packed. It was wonderful. So that was my one highlight. My brother had never seen a musical before. Almost 51 years old. It's his first time seeing a musical like in a theater. And theater is not dead, it's back. We went to a matinee because I'm old. And that matinee was packed. So you got a history lesson while you were watching the show. And now he's hooked. So we're supposed to go see MJ the musical when it comes to LA in December. My next one is Tina Turner the musical. I'm trying to get that next. So I got to get tickets for that. So that's the next one that we all want to go to. So that should be good too. I love theater. I had great seats. And it was a nice afternoon out, folks. Nice afternoon out. And I saw some talent. And everybody just enjoyed themselves. And it was just like all the problems were outside. It was like we're all there together, clapping and cheering and laughing and dancing, and just it And these musicals are fun because when I went and saw Donna Summer the musical, they encouraged you to get up and dance, and everybody, and it was like everybody my age was there. We're all let's dance for love. We're like going crazy. I actually saw folks from my high school afterwards. We were coming down like, oh my God, you were there too. We were all, it was kind of crazy. So like literally my age or older, but it was just like everybody was having a good time. It was like the world is so crazy right now that I need more stuff like this to just immerse yourself into another world and just like enjoy yourself. Like nobody was self-conscious. Some people came in costume yesterday for the 6 little girls were in their little costume. It was so cute. It was so cute. I needed that so much from my heart. I needed that. It was. And then watch my brother react to, because I knew the soundtrack already. It was one of the few musicals where I knew the whole soundtrack before I went in and saw it. So I was like, I knew every song. They're super catchy songs. So when it comes to your city, you got the money, I say go get see it. It's a good time. It's a good. You think Henry VIII? It's a good time. And the backing band was all women, and again, diverse women. It was a whole women female show. Loved it. 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 So I just want to make sure I mention that. If you guys have mothers or had mothers or everybody's mothers, our Mother's Day from yesterday, I was with mine. My voice is still scratchy. I'm trying to sing it out. You should. Seriously. Like Flo went to the Negro Baseball Museum in Kansas. I really wanted to go because I didn't go to Kansas. My plans fell apart. But he went and I saw pictures look really cool. Like there are some really good. I always tell people, let me start over. Beauty Reactions starts a good point. Some people not saying you beauty, but some people just think like museums must be boring or theater. What am I going to see at a theater? Seriously, there's some. And I have friends who never gone to concerts. I'm like, there's something about live. I'll start with the concert theater stuff. There's something about going somewhere live and seeing someone perform live that's different than on TV or on the record or on a film. There's being on stage, you're seeing them in real time. You're seeing them in real, how they are, blemishes and all. Mistakes happen, things like there's nothing like there's electricity. You're in the room with them. You're participating with them, even though you're not on stage. That's how I can describe theater. And there's so many different kinds of theater and so many different kinds of concerts. You can find something, I think, that would possibly interest you. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I want to go to see Shakespeare and go, I want to see, I'll do all that. I mean, I don't do that. But there's so many modern things and inventive things happening, productions happening so far that you could find something. I really do believe you could find something. And if you have an artist you like, chances are they're going on tour, chances are, or someone who's like them, you can see that. The theaters, plays, I love it. I think there's something about the whole live experience that just, it makes you, I was floating on air afterwards. My brother was kind of floating. We were kind of floating. It was just like, it's very immersive. You're in there, you're with them. Yeah, they're performing and all that, but it just feels like you're you're there with them, kind of doing it. You're going on a journey together. That's how I kind of look at it as. And be fast. I don't know what your tastes are, but there's probably something with your taste out there. And there's some, and it depends. And actually, these days, no matter what race, orientation, there's stuff out there for everyone just about now. People are producing smaller theater, larger theater. I have friends, of course I have friends all in theater, so there's some really great stuff. If you're Indigenous, Native American, there's some stuff being produced there. Black stuff being produced there. Latino, I mean, there's a lot of stuff being produced everywhere. So I mean, just check your local listings or whatever. But I just think really, or just go online, go on YouTube and just check out some stuff just to figure out what you might like. My brother said he was never opposed to it. He just never went to one, and nobody ever took him to one. I've been going. My first seat. I'm spoiled. My first play musical was "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." The truth is, I never left you. That was I saw Patti LuPone as Evita in 1981. I was 12 years old. My Uncle Joe took me here in LA, and I was hooked. And she was like, have I said too much? There isn't left anymore for me to say. I was hooked. And I've seen productions from like Pippin and Godspell and Jesus Christ Superstar. And I mean, I've seen all of them. But I'm just telling you, there's nothing like it. And concerts, I mean, I've gone to 1,000 concerts at this point. Good. See, there you go. Beauty for Ashes, two great artists. Well, I don't know who EEF is, but Lionel Richie and Anita Baker. Oh, EW. Okay, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was like, EEF. Who's that? I've seen Earth, Wind, and Fire, but you're gonna love them. But Anita Baker and Lionel Richie, I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You just can't. And you can find good enough seats that aren't super close and budgets. So shop around. Shop around. Everything's super expensive. Some things are, but some things aren't. But it's nothing like being with other people where everything else melts outside. Politics and this and class, it all melts into one thing where you just love that artist. You guys all have the same feeling about that artist, and you're just like watching that artist perform. That's all you all care about for 2 hours, 3 hours, however long it is. So good for you. I've never seen Anita Baker. If she comes to LA, I'm thinking about seeing her. I've never seen her. So I'm a huge Anita Baker. I love her. I mean, I've never seen her live. Yeah, those are all great choices. Those are all great choices. I mean, amazing choices. So yes. So I say, please, like, check that stuff out. I think it's good. So I loved it. So I mean, for me, it was a nice time. It was a nice time. So I encourage everyone to go out there and just support artists. And we're going through it. In Hollywood right now, we're on week 3 of this writer's strike, and we're all just support artists. We work very hard. Some people think it's frivolous stuff or it's not important, and I'm like, fuck you, it is important. To entertain somebody, it takes work to entertain somebody, and you never know whose life you are saving for that hour, whose life you're changing for that hour. Future people, kids are looking, I want to do this one day, and they see someone who looks just like them. You never know the importance. You never know the importance of supporting the arts. The arts, I say it all the time, are just as important as politics and law and health. It's part of everything. And art seems to get put last. Like it's not that important. Artists are not that important. We get laughed off and whatever until we're silly. But I don't know how many times I had somebody tell me yesterday how much my work means to them. And I want to start crying. I had no idea. They're just like, when you come around, we just love what you do. And I'm just like, and that's just, I never know people think. So when people tell me stuff like that, it warms my heart that my little silly shit that I do on here makes somebody feel better. And so so you never know. And I think so. I will be advocating for the arts for the rest of my life. It's so very important for mental health. They say arts actually help in other areas too. It's been known to help in math and sciences. And it's a very important thing to have interests and have things outside of scholastic educational stuff. So that's my soapbox this morning. But I just we get everything. Sometimes we get laughed off like, well, you're an artist. What does that mean? It's a job also, and it does mean something to a lot of people out there. So I will always advocate for artists and artistry. Good morning, Matt Litchfield. Good morning, Keisha Moore. Good morning, GH fam. I don't say hi to you guys. Good day to the Lotties. That's Janaea. Hello. Well, Keisha, it's a new week. Last week sucked. I'm going to do over last week. Hopefully maybe in June. I am looking into doing I'm still going to take a week off for some time and have the relaxation that I want. I'm not relaxed. I'm still tired as fuck, the whole thing, but I'm going to redo it. I decided I'm going to redo it. But I did, everybody's stuff's up here. But yesterday, Saturday was the first day it started to feel better because of 6. The turtle, my dog was turtle. So the man was my brother. The turtle is my mother's. So my mother has 3 sea turtles. They were little red air sliders. They're huge now. And their names are Turtle, TJ. Turtle Jr. That's their names. But he cleans their whatever a couple times a week. And so and I was walking the dog, and he decided he was walking the turtle. So that's my little moment. So the dog versus turtle. And that video did over 1,000 views yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, the dog like the dog and the turtle. So that was it was so funny. To everybody's questions. So that's where that came from. But the man is my brother JR. Yeah, he said we have a new week. We're gonna get better. I've released some new class. I'm about to release some new classes for July and August. They're underneath the chat here, underneath the video here. I'm gonna release them out into the wild today. So you can sign. So now you can plan your summer. People were asking me, can they plan their summer? So now you can plan your summers. I have some great stuff, guys, some great stuff coming up in July and August also. So that's happening. Just remember this Friday, I have my writing class and how to turn your ideas into writing. And this Saturday is the grown folks chat in the evening. So sign up for those. And if you're Try as Tiger, we have our private thing on Sunday. Those are my three I'm kind of focusing on this week. Sign up for those. Yes, the wheel will be turning on the grown folks chat, the wheel back there. Very excited. So that will be happening. But also you can sign up for June, and people start signing for June, July, and you can plan your whole summer. Look at the schedule. So I'm going to release it to the wild later today, but you guys are here. You can look underneath the video now and see them. We keep looking down. Yes, good day to the Lotties, Janaea. Thank you. Did you hear Lionel? I didn't listen. I saw the coordination thing off and on, but I really didn't watch it. I have my own feelings about the royal family. So I didn't see his performance, so I can't even answer. I don't know. Thank you, Nikisha. Good morning, Sherry. You had her birthday this weekend. She's another fellow Torian, had her birthday and Mother's Day. Yes. Matt, oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I actually posted more pictures than I thought I was going to. I was with a sister I haven't seen in a long time. People were like, how many sisters? Yeah, I got a lot of sisters, trust me. My sister Lauren and my brother were together, so I posted that picture. Yes, we all look related. And so my mom, we hung out together. Yeah, so we did that yesterday. On your calendar, very good. Yeah, so I sent Matt a little preview. Matt's coming with a little preview first, so you guys can see what's going on. He caught a couple things for me before I released it. That's why I didn't release it first. Another pair I saw, a couple of issues, I fixed them. So they're fixed, but yes, that's what I say. Matt has his calendar. Yes, all summer JLJ. Basically, almost every weekend I have something going on for you guys, and some good stuff, some classes, some regular stuff, all kind of things. And so yeah, so we can do that. But the mail. That's sort of the mail. Yeah. So that was we have that going on. Also, someone asked me about my freebies, my birthday freebies. I always saw my birthday freeways. Well, I was out of town. I was in Catalina Island. I didn't have nothing over there. So I missed a couple of freebies. They only do it that day. Like Starbucks is like, you only come that day. Like, fuck you. So I didn't get that. But I have other freebies that I will be collecting. I'll be telling you guys all about that on one of these shows. So I have Farmer Boys, Nothing Bundt Cakes, my little buttlet. I have a bunch of coffee and tea leaf, Panera. I mean, I have a bunch of like, I got all kind of stuff. Good morning, Miss Crystal. How are you? So yes, I'm going to get my freebies this week. I got to do it this week. Big Lots gave me 50% off. All kind of stuff. Did I not sing to you yesterday? Yesterday. What's funny because your birthday was yesterday, right, Sherry? So it's like it felt on Mother's Day, which happens to me sometimes. And so I have to sing to you separately. I'll sing to you next time I see you. And it'll be a hold, and I'll see you. Yes, I was so entrenched in Mother's Day stuff, and I met up with an old friend I'd seen whose husband had died. So I met up with an old friend. So we've been friends for 30 years. So I was dealing with that too. Which I gotta post that picture. I don't think I posted it. I don't think I posted it yet. I gotta post it. I just was so tired yesterday. So yes, I owe you a song. Like you sound like my girls. If I was singing to them, you didn't sing to me. Good morning, Speedy. Good morning. Matt lives I enjoy seeing our birthday freebies. I never seem to be able to take advantage of them, but it's close to Thanksgiving. I take advantage of them. DJ Glow, hello. Yes, I'm going to the freebies. I got Flobo to do a couple of his last year, And so I said, this year, his birthday's next month. I said, we got to take you get your freebies. I signed up for all these programs and they give you all these freebies. I'm like, so I'm going to do it. And like Farmer Boys gives you like a full on lunch or breakfast. Sorry, not sorry. What I said, and I'm going to have some fun. Yes. Hello, Miss Ethel. I got your email. So yes, your freebie is signed up. I sent you a list of the new dates for other stuff too. I hope so too, Jenny. I'm feeling better today because I saw 6. So I'm going from that. I saw a good friend yesterday. My mom's alive after she almost died. And so I'm feeling a little better this week. It's Monday. It's a new week, rebirth, renewal. I have some great interviews this week, couple set up. And so I got some stuff. So we're gonna work on some stuff, but right now it's May gray right now in LA. But you know, it got really hot last night. I'm like, how did it get hot at 5 o'clock in the evening? It was hot in LA. I'm like, what was that? Like, what was that? I'm like, whatever. So it's May gray today, a little bit. So I'm like, that's fine. But yes, whether it's Friday. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Girl, Friday. I was coming back for I had all kind of problems last week. But either way, Sherry, I owe you a song. I owe you a song. Last week was a bust. I'm sorry. Last week was not good for me. So I just not. Yeah, I barely made it through. I had to crawl through last week, but I barely made it through. But yes, we'll give you something. But I think I gave you a happy birthday on live. I didn't do a song. So I didn't forget. I think I did send you a happy birthday that day. So I think I did, or Mother's Day or something. I don't know what I did. It wasn't to forgive me. I was supposed to say, okay. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun show, sold out. It's at the Pantages Theater here in Hollywood. Easy to get to. Not a bad seat, wherever you sit, not a bad seat. Not a bad seat. So, but the show is worth it. The show is complete. I'll keep talking. It was my favorite musical listening to last year. So I loved it. Yes, we're in better spirits. But you can't hold on to it forever. I mean, it's kind of, Janaea, right? You just go, okay, I lived in it. It was horrible. I didn't have a good time. I didn't get relaxed. Nothing happened the way I wanted to last week. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. I have an idea what I'm going to do this time. So I'm going to try it again and see what works. But yes, I mean, just, shit happens, right? It happens. It happens to all of us. And for some reason, I was not meant to have a good birthday or a good week. For some reason, I don't know what that was. I feel like I've been a good person. I've worked really hard, take care of my family, but I didn't get it. But I'm going to try to get it again. So I have so many things I need to do that I don't have time to sit around and feel sorry for myself. So I just can't. I got too much to do. And my sister got me a gay nutcracker. He's gay and black. I love him. He gets to go with the other ones on my thing. So I like him. He's cute. That made me happy. Never seen that before. I was like, hey, nutcracker. So we're gonna do that. So yes, we're in better. My hair's a mess right. That's why I'm like, you don't see my hair right now. My hair's not acting right either. For the last 3 or 4 days, my hair is just not acting right. I gotta shave my head. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm a mess. I'm discombobulated. One of those words. I always crave enchiladas and tacos. Always. I'm always craving stuff. Especially those fish tacos. You know that. That shit's good. Now those beans and rice. Now I'm not with my mother. I'm at home now. So I'm like, she's separate. Now, right now I'm able to I talk to her every single day and check on her twice a day. My brother goes in the mornings and takes care of what she needs in the mornings. Other people come in the afternoons and check on her so that I can come back to work. And so then I go over and check on her. Yesterday on Mother's Day, I washed all her clothes and sheets. I vacuumed the house for him, and I did all this stuff for him yesterday. Really appreciate it. My brother bought her breakfast, so we pampered her yesterday. But now it's back to me here at the house this week. It's James Lott Jr. time. Wait for another run. Now I live further away though. I can always meet you. I can always meet you at our spot off the 105. I could meet you over there. Yeah, I'll talk. Okay, maybe later this week. Because I would love some. I don't know what my book is. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that, Maria. I want to say Speedy. We'll talk. And Sherry, you showed your family. I was like, wow. I'm sorry, your kids look like you, just Asian. They look like you. So I was like, wow, your beautiful family. You showing you say you're showing more of your life too this week, Sherry. Like, oh girl. I know. I was like, I don't know where she got it from, but I'm like, I have this giant nutcracker over here, up there, and it was way up there. It's way over there. There it is, right there. And I have another one right there. And so we'll go with them. Well, then I guess we'll meet at my mother's house, and my mother and I can share the tacos. She did love them. I mean, you got her to eat. Like I said, I could never repay you enough. You got her to eat. That's one thing she likes them. She likes them fish. She likes that rice and beans. So, okay. Then later this week, when I go over there, I'll figure out which day I'm going over there. It'll probably be Thursday or Friday when I go over there, and then you and I will work that out. You know how to get there. Yes, Speedy knows where my mother lives. So you just know. She knows. She's met my mother briefly. So yes. So that I guess it's fine because she does like the tacos a lot. So we'll do that. But we'll talk. But yes. But yeah, sorry. So that's good there. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, for my freebies. So yeah, I'm going to work out the free stuff. I'm gonna try to see what I can get and show you guys what I got. Okay. Okay, just write little notes to myself. I have to write notes to myself because I forget everything. So yes. My name is James. How's everybody doing today? Enough about me. No. How are you? What do you think about me? So how's everybody doing? It's okay. We went through the whole. Now we're in mid-May. Everybody who either had mothers, don't have mothers, we went through all that already. Had some birthdays. We have crazy stuff in the news. How are we doing, everybody? Everybody hanging in there? What are we crying? Are we pulling our hair out? What are we doing? I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I'm kind of hungry too, but I know what I want. I almost ordered McDonald's this morning. I was thinking that sounds good. Doing laundry for a Florida trip on Wednesday through Monday. Okay, so you're going to Florida for? Oh, you're going to Florida for a long? You going to see your parents? It means you're in Florida for a long time. Wow. I did all my laundry yesterday, so I'm caught up. I'm good. I did my laundry with my mom, so I did everything at the same time. Sorry, not sorry. Don't lose your head. Oh, get your work. Okay, get your work. Okay, go on, get the workouts. Coming from our anniversary. Well, then what'd you do, girl? Take it one day at a time and go with that. I like that answer, Anthony. I learned that lesson in the last 5 months. I learned it even further down to every moment at a time. Shit. Oh, Samantha and friends, yes, they're doing things. So you guys do a lot. You guys do a lot of sub events. Okay, that's funny. Okay, I love it. Okay, it's funny. You guys are so entrenched in the soap event world, which is something I never do that stuff. I just never do it. I'm getting more creative with my brand. Oh, good. Beauty for Ashes. That's good. Getting more creative with your brand, doing more crafting on the side. Are you a Michaels person? I do. I have to say, I love well, I used to have partnership with Michaels, so I do. But I love Michaels and stuff, and Joann's. There's some stuff you're like, I'm gonna try that. I never do, but I want to try it. There's a whole crafting world, Beauty for Ashes. A whole world of that. Okay, he's like networking. That's right. I understand. Because all those folks are potential customer clients for you guys. Also, same world. Understand that. We're looking for you guys. You're retired. You can do whatever you want. I'm here. So I'm just saying, I'm here. Good morning, Miss Shonda. Good morning. morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hit the like button if you're here, folks. 17 of you watching, 8 are in. If you're not, most of you guys, I'm sure, are already, but if you're not, subscribe to my channel. Someone tried to scam you. Oh my God, on Facebook Marketplace, they did. So I've never done Facebook Marketplace. I know it's out there. I've never done it. I've never done it. How are you, Miss Shonda? I'm asking everybody how they're doing. So how are you, Shonda? The chat's slow, so I'm slower paced. I mean, it's not you guys, it's the way it rolls. Like, how's going on? Try to see what's going on here. Yes. So anybody who's listening, if you're listening to this, they're like, why is James pausing? Because I'm looking at the comments and seeing what's going on there. Good, yes. Grocery. Here's a question for you, Shonda. What is the one thing in your grocery list you don't need, but you wanted to have anyway? I'm curious. What's the one thing in your grocery shop you bought that you really didn't need it, but you wanted it anyway because you're a grown person? I do that sometimes. I'm like, I pick something like, I don't need that, but I'm grown up. I wanted it. It's my money. That's what I did. Yes. You're playing a video game. I said I never got into that. I never got into beyond Pac-Man and Galaga back in the day. I never got into that stuff. I went to Kelly Island. I got to play. Oh, I have a whole bunch of new stuff to post for Patreon too. Yes, I do a scam with Cash App, and then I kept asking questions. So oh wow, dang, okay. We ain't stupid. You tell them, Rudy. We ain't stupid. We are nobody raise no dummies over here. Some snacks and breakfast foods. Eat some Ben and Jerry's. Which Ben and Jerry's are you eating? I like the strawberry cheesecake, like the Americone Dream, and I like the Cherry Garcia. Those are my three go-tos. But if I do Ben and Jerry's not very little. I don't do very often, but if I do, those are the three I go to. Good. And what's your grocery store? What's the name of your grocery? I have a grocery store fetish. What's the name of your grocery store? Because we have apparently Kroger bought our Safeway Albertsons, so we're waiting to see what's going to happen. I said, oh my gosh, I said strawberry cheesecake. That's what I said. That's one of the ones I like. That's a good one because that's chunks of like the graham cracker in it or their crust. Yeah, I like that one, girl. I am all in for that one. I am. I love it. That's a good one. Like I said strawberry. It's so funny. I said strawberry cheesecake. That is so funny. I got my Genius cheesecake. I went and bought the whole thing last week. I have all my freezer. So I have my little tiny Genius. I pulled one out today. My little raspberry cheesecake. I'm gonna have that later today. Neighborhood market. Okay, neighborhood market. Okay. Market. Well, I'm glad you didn't get scammed. I'm glad you didn't fall for it and all that. Yeah, I have a few people who try to scam me on some stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work. From Ben Jerry's. Okay, so there you go. Lemon cheesecake. Now it's the first one I said, right? So I kind of get it. It's good. I do. But I'm a Haagen-Dazs person. That's my go-to, my guilty pleasure, number one. But Ben Jerry's, that was my grandpa Bob in Brooklyn loved it. That was his thing. Was Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's was his. So yes. So Sean, I've seen you. I would come to any of my classes coming up. I have classes in this week, next week, June, July, August. You can check out below. I have all these classes. It's been a while since you've been in mine. Love to see you. My new favorite ice cream is Little Debbie strawberry roll. My mother liked Little Debbie's. So is it Little Debbie's ice cream? One of my friends got me a Baskin Robbins gift card. I'm like, Baskin Robbins? Publix. Oh, I love Publix. You're going to Florida. Florida, Georgia, all they have Publix. Like Publix. I have Publix bag somewhere. I pull it out. I always get the tote bags wherever the grocery store, if they have them, wherever they go. And I use them. People are like, oh my God, and you go on the street, and they go, Publix. LA is such a melting pot. Everybody's from somewhere else. They're like, oh my God. So I like that. Oh my God, I'm losing people. I talked about, I said sign up and whatever. They're like, bye. I'm not to 11. Little W Swiss rolls and stapling your friends. I don't see. I'm not like that kind of person. Flo makes fun of me because I'm not. I can tell I'm not a sweet person, but I'll have something sweet every once in a while. Like I don't. They're not my main staple. I don't have a lot of sweets in my house. I just don't. It makes fun of me. You say I'm like, I do. I don't like sweets that much. Yes, they have a newish line of ice cream that matches the cake snacks. Well, you're a matter in the Little W's Club. So, my mom also likes tasty cakes, which are very much, I used to get them from when I was in Pittsburgh all the time. Which likes tasty cakes. But ice cream is my weakness. I love ice cream. My weakness, weakness, weakness. Oh, good. We're happy to have you, Shonda. We're happy to have you. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so we have next month out now. July is out too, and so is August. And the happy hours are every month. I do one every month, folks. That's one of the staples. I do a mental health one every month, a happy hour, and a soap Zoom every month. Those two will always be on there. And those are our basics. And I add other stuff. Those are our basics. The happy hours are fun. We have a good time. Right? I always go on here and learn new stuff. I had no idea. I had no idea. Hi, Dan Rivera. What's my favorite food? Ice cream. Literally, it's ice cream. I can eat ice cream every day. That's just I don't know what it is. That is, I just love ice cream. But I pick foods like food, soul food would be my Southern cooking would be my favorite of anything. Anything smothered in something, anything with lots of seasoning. I'm in. I'm in. I love gumbo and there's different kinds of Southern cooking. My family, like I love my Creole family from Louisiana because all that stuff. But I also have family from Mississippi and Texas. I like that stuff too. So I like Southern cooking, Southern soul food cooking. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. And then possibly then maybe Chinese food next. Chinese Mexican food is next after that. So, but I love me some soul food. In San Francisco, we had some places that were good, then they went out of business, and then I had to come to LA every time to get my soul food. It was crazy. So yeah, those are my favorite. That's my favorite foods. So now we're back on food talk, Danny. You say you can start off. We already started off food talk. Now it's getting me hungry and hungrier. There's a McKee factory close to our home, and a Hershey factory and Target warehouse. So popular here. It's a little W store less than my way off, honey. Shauna's adding in her ice cream and Reese's peanut butter cup, Chips Ahoy cookies. They're my go-to snack wise. It's so funny. I love Reese's peanut butter cup. I love peanut butter and chocolate together. Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter is a good ice cream. I love that one. But I love peanut butter, as people know. So I think I do that taste test of the peanut butter that Michael Blake Cruz want me to try. But it's funny. I like cookies, but again, they're not my go-to thing. I mean, I like them, but I'm like, I think of all the snack things, I think donuts are my favorite, then pie, and then cupcakes. But I love oatmeal raisin cookies. I love chocolate. I mean, there's certain cookies I like them. I was not a big cookie. I don't go to cookie person. I do like the golden Oreos. But yeah, ice cream is I know my stomach's starting to hurt. I'm getting hungry all of a sudden. But ice cream is my thing. Ice cream is my jam. My friend would always say. We always end up talking about food on this program. That's always something we end up going to. Food, I can talk about food all day long. Blueberry cake donuts. I'm trying to think if I've ever had a blueberry cake donut. It sounds good. I love blueberry muffins. Sounds good. I don't know if I've ever had one. It sounds good. Golden Oreos are so good. I mean, the regular Oreos are good too, but the golden Oreos are my favorite. The Oreo family. I'll do the Goldens. Next time I go to one of my donut places, we have 10 Beauty for Ashes. We got 10,000 donut places out here. I'll see if I can find some. And so I love blueberry. So I mean, but blueberry, oh my god, fresh blueberry muffins are so good. Sprouts has them. So good. They also have my cranberry muffins, which I love too. That's why that sounds good. I'm not a huge cake donut person, but that sounds I would do that. Warm that up a little bit. That'd be good. We had sprinkles cupcakes yesterday. Candace's favorite. We had sprinkles. We had I had banana and a banana cupcake. It was so good with vanilla frosting. I know, Randy. I can actually order Randy's on my phone and have it delivered. I know. I'm like, oh, my stomach's hurting. Well, here's the Beauty for Ashes. Here's the thing. So I like donuts from wherever. But we have a lot of mom and pop donut shops out here because it's a million of them out here, a million. And I've had so many bad ones and so many good ones. So a lot of times for me, if I'm out and about, we're driving out and about, a lot of times I'll go, let's consider this is go to the nearest one and try it. Occasionally, like, well, Randy's to me is the best. So I'll go to Randy's by my house. I'll do that one. But occasionally I'll do Dunkin' because I have a membership there. And Dunkin' Donuts are not bad. Krispy Kreme are weird because I was never a huge fan anyway in the beginning. They taste so different. But I like when they're fresh off the assembly line, the glazed donut, it's really good. I will say that I've had them when they're fresh off the assembly line. They just melt in your mouth. But I don't go on my way to go to I almost say KKK. I don't go on my way to do that either. I don't go on my way to get Dunkin' or oh my god, I want to say KKK, Krispy Kreme. I don't know why I was saying that. I'm like, oh, I got that. I saw that there was some KKK people marching the other day. I guess I was like, my brain. Anyway, so yes, it's but I don't go to them normally either. I'll go to like there's a donut shop. Let's go over here. Yum Yum Donuts, Happy Donuts, Wendy's Donuts. I will try them, but Randy's is my favorite. That's my favorite when I do that. I will go to Randy's definitely. She opted out of the Oreos today. Got Chips Ahoy. I just remember Chips Ahoy a long time ago. Oh, see, beauty, like me. I'm just a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't want them too soft. You want some feeling. You see last week, GH and Michael going to see Sunday. Yeah, I saw that. I like a cream or lemon filled too. Depends on me, beauty. Depends. I'm not a lemon filled person. I like raspberry filled donuts. Cream. It depends. It depends. Oh, I love Chinese food. I would say soul foods first. I said Chinese probably next. Like Chinese is probably my second favorite. Either that or Mexican. It's like it's really tough. Those are my two. Then Peruvian and Puerto Rican food right underneath that. Then Thai food, then Italian food. I mean, they're all kind. I don't really sat and thought about which is which. But no, Chinese is I think it's number two for me. I love Chinese food. I had a Chinese godmother. I mean, her family owned a restaurant, so I grew up with. I even knew Mandarin when I was a kid. I know some Chinese, no Chinese. And so I mean, yeah, Chinese food is, and it's AIP month, right? So shout out to my Asian family, my Chinese Japanese family. Yeah, same from the KKK. I know. I'm like, I don't like you want to say KKK. I'm like, KK, Krispy Kreme. Well, see, you and I, we're on the same page this morning. You're agreeing. You're totally on the same page. We're on the same page. My mother and my sister are lemon people. I like lemon sometimes, but not always. I like the lemon loaf at Starbucks. You like that one, the frosting. I'm not, yeah, lemon, I can only do so much of lemon. Lemon. No, I love Chinese. But to me, the best Chinese food's in New York. That's just me. That's my thing. I've had Chinese all over the world. I want to say I think best Chinese is in New York, then San Francisco. LA has some. We're staying with right. There you go. You're speaking my language, Shonda. Speaking my language. And it's funny because I was born 100 years ago. When I was growing up, a lot of my friends in LA didn't grow up with fish or eat fish products but my family, when I said we used to make gumbo, my family was like, my friends were like, gumbo, what's that? You know, we grew up, you know, Louisiana, New Orleans, it's all fucking on the sea, in the Gulf. So I grew up with seafood. I was very fortunate. I have friends my age who didn't eat seafood until they were like teenagers or older. They didn't grow up with it. Now I grew up with it. We had gumbo every Christmas. My father's birthday. So lemon chest pie. Yeah, you can keep that. But I do like key lime pie, being fresh. So how weird is that? I had that for my birthday. I had key lime pie for my birthday. I love key lime pie. I'm not a big lemon fan. Lime does taste different than lemon, but they're like siblings. They are. I have a lime tree, so never mind. Or lemon tree. I have both, so it's kind of like they're like siblings. I like lemon water. I like lemon all kind of stuff. But Paul Free coming in hot. You saw Taylor Swift. You have a good time. Good. Lots of young people. Yes, of course. Everybody's home. Okay, very good. Okay, good. Heard Taylor puts on a good show. Always been a great show. She has a lot of fans and a lot of hits. I don't know what the fuck turtle cheesecake is. Is that a turtle? I don't know what turtle cheesecake. What's that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Turtle cheesecake. I'm like anything with turtle in it. I'm like, what? The key lime pie. And we go to Key West. And here comes Tracy coming in with her first thing is I love key lime pie. So do I. I do like lemon meringue pie. I like lemon meringue. I forgot about that. I do like that, Beauty for Ashes. I like the meringue. We have a shop in Philly that makes bacon. Well, see, Voodoo Donuts in Oregon, and now they have Universal Studios, has a bacon maple bar, and bacon is crispy. Oh, so good. So good. I like turtle. I don't know what the fuck is that. Is that like that hummingbird cake on General Hospital? Like what the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. My Snap is on fire on Snapchat. My videos of video, like what video I put up there is like on fire. Why? Me too. It's on me too. It's on me too. Yeah. Yes, a lot. Hmm. Chocolate nut caramel turtle. Oh, okay. I like those little See's candies. I never had Humber cake, and when I heard what it was made, I was like, "Oh, that's on them good." Apple pie's good. Apple pie's always good. It's a classic. I was like, Humber cake. I never heard before in my entire life, and I was like, "Ugh, no thanks." I go, okay. Not a fan. So I'm like, not a fan. You guys, you keep your turtles. I'm gonna keep her turtles. And you guys keep your turtles. I'm not a turtle fan. Am I Grace Jones? I gotta fix my hair. You know how long my hair is, you guys. It's like, hello. So I used to do a show like this. Hi, I'm James Lott Jr. My hair is it's like so long. Oh, Candace, see, is Candace coming in here? Oh, yeah, it's Southern. I'm saying, in my family, they never made that. They never made that. Because in my family, we had 7 Up cake, pineapple, my favorite pineapple upside down cake, soda cake, like that kind of stuff. I know that stuff. Yeah, that don't sound good to me. You guys can keep the turtle. Yeah, See's candy. There's only a few that I like. And Candace, if I thank Candace so much, she sent me a little something today in my Venmo. Thank you, Miss Candace. I am surprised. I'm like, what? That's a nice treat. I will treat myself today, actually. I know. I'm like, here we go. Hi, my hair is just like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, what's going on today? It's just that's what I'm saying. It's a mess today, Ethel. It's a mess. That's why we're like this. Sorry, not sorry. What I said. I just want to have some fun. I'm sorry, not sorry. Don't lose your head. Pineapple I'm going to do in doses, small doses also. A pineapple side down cake. Oh, my favorites. Oh, my favorites. Candace Mack is here. She's in the building. Candace, everybody's freaking out about the Emmys, saying, are they going to go through? Are they going to happen? I had to tell Amanda, I don't tell you. I have no idea. This writer's strike is continuing longer and longer, so I have no idea. Now, with the Tonys going to possibly just an intimate thing, I'm like, I don't tell you people. I'm in solidarity with the writers, so I understand what's going on. We're talking about everything. We're talking about pies, pies, cakes, ice creams. That's what we're talking about today, Kansas. It's still coming, and I'm like, it's just, I feel bad for like you guys because you want to come, you've been wanting to come to this thing, and this writer's strike happens. Like, it's so bizarre, and we're going to week 3, folks. I mean, are they really just not going to give them what they want? I mean, that was just going on. I mean, it was going to go on for months. I mean, this thing is crazy. It's crazy. You belong to me, baby. Actually, I'm not Anita Baker, but I do like that song. And it's back. It won't be at the Emmys. Here's to LA, it'll be everywhere else but the Emmys. Wait, no, it's funny is me and Candace we're going to do our own Emmy show outside. We're gonna go outside some little booth, do our own Emmy show. Oh, makes you laugh. Oh, another 972 person. So Shonda and Beauty for Ashes, you guys live near each other? You guys live near. You guys probably never done one of my Zooms together. How funny! Right. Well, they'll say one other strikes is 4 months, Ethel. Right. I mean, it's like it can go on for that's exactly. It can go on for a while. That's what's kind of crazy. So we got some Texans in the house. That's what we got good here. Yeah, everybody, tell me where you're from. I'm curious to you. We have 18 people watching. Tell me where you're from. I'm kind of curious. And Candace, Matt's going to the Samantha Friends thing in Florida this week. Louisville. Louisville. You live in a ville. So interesting. I like that. You live in a ville. Garland, Texas. Okay, you got Garland. Is Louisville and Garland near each other? Are you sister cities? I don't know how to just talking. I don't know. And you're in PA near Philly. Yeah, I think I remember that, Ethel. That's right. You know, my uncle and them are in Bethlehem. I have family in Media. Oh, we got two Phillies and an Allentown. All my Pennsylvania peeps are in here. Hi, Pennsylvania peeps. Pennsylvania peeps. I love it. Stewart's Draft, Stewart's Draft. So fancy schmancy. We got Candace does LA. Candace, that's all news. That's all the show. 45 minutes. See, I said 45 minutes away. How funny. Long Island. Hi, George Jensen. We like Long Island. My family's all buried out there. Oh, yeah, Matt Candace's like, wait, Matt, you won't be. Uh-oh. Man, this is in trouble. No, Matt's going out of town. He's going to Florida. So Samantha's and friends. And you're in Baltimore, Maryland, home of The Wire. And Matt's leaving Wednesday. He just told us he is packing up and going down to Sammy and Friends event. He's checking out the competition. I mean, he's networking. This So I'm answering an email real quick, you guys. Be right there in a sec. I answer an email. You know, I got to answer these emails. There you go. Okay. Back to you guys. Girl, don't you show text. Max Sarah show me many texts. You're talking about the concert, that's it. It's gonna be you guys are fighting, man. It's just fighting. I love it. Call off guard storyline, not July or day weekend. That's it. Oh my god, I love it. They're like, yeah, you guys need to work. You guys need to have better communication. You need to work that out. It's all about love and apparently missed opportunities for times to get together. But she's not like a girlfriend. You talk about the concert. You didn't talk about anything else. Mm-hmm. I like stirring the pot because that's what I do. It's Shady Monday. Shady Monday, Shady Monday. So this Friday is my turning your writings and stuff into something class. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Saturday is like grown folks chats in the evenings. Join that. And then Sunday, if you're a Try Tiger, we have a special event. So those are the 3 things this weekend happening. Join us. We're gonna have fun. Good prizes, good teaching, good learning opportunities. We're gonna have a good time. I'm promoting those this week. Promoting those. What else I got over here? I have some stuff for Patreon to put up for my birthday last week. I have a bunch of stuff. So this week, Patreoners, you're gonna get a lot of stuff this week. You know, a lot of stuff. I met with a friend yesterday that I talked to. We've been friends for we've been like 30 years, but we haven't talked in a while. Hi, Sandra. Good morning. Okay, I was like, Case, you haven't been here. Oh, it's ended. That whole piece of whatever that ever got off the ground anyway has ended completely. And now that person is like, cut me out, period. So there you go. So it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna, it's long story. Maybe at the grown folks chat this Saturday night, I'll tell the story. People ask for it, I'll tell the story tonight at night. It's a very interesting story. But yes, I don't want to share all his business out in the world. So, but it's a very interesting story. So yes. But yeah, it's dead. There's one person I'm also who's in North Carolina who I have an interest in, kind of, but I don't know what their deal is. But right now we're friendly and talking. My bed is still empty. Sitting over here, it's still empty. Everything's my room's still empty. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a job if you want to be with me. Now you just have to have a pulse, indeed, if you want to be with me. Yes, lots of stuff. Patreon.com/James Lott Jr. I'm losing members apparently. I'm down to 31. So I get to 40. I was almost there. I get to 34 at one point, but I'm posting a lot. So people are leaving. It's not because of. I don't think it's because of. I mean, I'm posting lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. This person has a job. Yes, this person has a job. I've known this person for about 6 months, also 7 months, also. Well, this person owns a home, has a job, everything. It's fine. Yeah. So they do have a job. I get in there. I want to say. I think is it Raleigh, North Carolina? I think it's Raleigh. I think. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. I've been to the Carolinas. I've never stayed. That's all. I have to ask you. I can't remember. I have to ask you. I think it's Raleigh. I think. I have several friends in North Carolina. Actually, I have several friends down there. I've been wanting to go. I just haven't. That's across the country. I haven't gone there yet. CSI Candace, I know she's already ready going on. That's right, Tracy. Got a job if you want to be with me. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Woo! Sherry, you said it's hot where you are. We're having May Gray here in Los Angeles. It's only in the 70s. Winston-Salem. I love that title of the city. Salem. Salem. Yeah, I don't know, because my stepfather's family is from South Carolina, like Tony Moore, from Columbia, Rock Hill, all that. They're all from there. And so like I said, I've been through there, but I haven't been there myself either. So, but North Carolina, I think I want to say it's Raleigh. I think it's the one where you fly to the airport, you have to fly through to go somewhere else. And you were stationed in North Carolina. This person may have, I wonder if he was stationed there too. I'm not sure, because he's a former Army guy, served our country. I'm not sure. I wonder if he was stationed there too. I don't know. I also have family in Myrtle Beach. I think it's South Carolina again. I think it's South Carolina. I have a lot in South Carolina going on. But I remember just going through the train through the Carolinas. They're really pretty. They were very pretty, the Carolinas. Okay, your folks say, oh, wow, okay. Like I said, I've never really been. I just been through. And you're Marine Corps. Okay, Marine Corps. Ports, thanks for your service, Ms. Shonda. I have a cousin who was in the Marine. I have two cousins who are Marines. Both the names are Michael. Myrtle is nice to say traveling there. Oh, you don't travel there. The Myrtle seems nice. My nephew and niece live there, and they love it. They love it. My nephew actually is a weatherman for one of the local TV stations there. His name is James. Imagine that. I have family service too. Yeah, we have family service. Jacob Young, who played JR, lives in Charleston. South Carolina. There you go. South Carolina. So I know more about South Carolina than I do North. But one day I'm gonna get over there. I want to see. I'm gonna get to the East Coast at some point. I do. There's coffee. There's coffee. It's good coffee too. Now it's done. That was good coffee. Now it's done. It is Gavilia. Yes, it's there in coffee. I'm hooked on it right now. Once I'm in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, Myrtle Beach is a place to go, apparently. I've never been. But parts of my family from down there, that's one of our vacation spots. There you go there. That's a world I'm not familiar with. I'm just like, I'm learning. I'm learning about it. I'm not familiar with it. I've been on it's over an hour already. Damn, it going fast. This goes by so fast talking to you guys. It does, it does. It does. This is JLJ this morning. If you're just tuning in, hello. 23 people are watching. Please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and take a look. I got over 35 shows on here. All kinds of shows, from Star Wars, soap operas, to organizing, life coaching, songwriting, books. We all kind of stuff on here. Check it out. I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. So I'm almost there. I'm gonna get there. I also want to thank everybody who did the Buy Me a Coffees for my birthday. I got a bunch of Buy Me a Coffees this last week. Thank you so much. It's buymeacoffee.com/James Lott Jr. I have a podcast over there. You can listen to that. I talk about all kinds of coffees. So thank you for that one. I already said Patreon. I have books. Just go to Amazon, James Lott Jr. I have music. Go anywhere, James Lott Jr. Music, books, songs, audio dramas, merch, jljmedia.threadless.com. I gotta add some new designs soon. We're working on that actually. Since I'm not writing right now, my audio dramas, I'm working on other things. Gotta catch up. I'm so far behind. Ooh, I'm trying to do these dramas together that I have recorded. It's a lot of work. I have a lot. I'm still working on trying to put my website together. I'm also working on some other things, working on music. One thing about my Christmas album, I've always wanted to put out a Christmas album. I have Christmas songs that are very successful. but I want to put out a Christmas album. So I'm like, we're still thinking about it right now. Because Christmas will be here before it'll be here before you know it, folks. You laugh now, but it'll be here. You wake up and all of a sudden it's Thanksgiving. The creative process takes a little longer than just normal stuff. So yes. And we're still doing our Lotties meetup in July, 17th through 19th. Well, probably the 17th or 18th will be the actual meetup. But I say come on your own accord, find where you want to stay, and then I will release a meeting place or whatever. We'll do all that. If you want to do more than just one thing, we can work on that while we're there too. It's Vegas. It's Vegas. It's a 24-hour town with lots to do. So we're gonna work it out. But again, that's July 17th through 19th. If you want to come join, it's gonna be hot as fuck though. You don't know that. It's gonna be high. It's like in the hundreds. Just know that, kids. In the hundreds. But I'm trying to plan. I got some of the weirdest emails. I'm like, I get some of the weirdest emails. I just got a weird email. And I don't know what it means. I'm going to save it for a second and look into that later. Okay. Yeah, I know you guys people got busy summers. People have money and stuff. People got to work. So I get it. Luckily, I live just like an hour away from Vegas in terms of flight, or 4 hours on a car. So I can get there. So, I mean, to me, like, getting there is not a problem. For some people, I know it's a little further away. But Amanda says she wants to come. Amanda Russ wants to make it too. But they're also trying. I mean, again, but Amanda says like, "What's happening with the Emmys?" I'm like, I don't tell you. And I have no idea what we're gonna do with it. And with press, we don't find out anything until usually the week before. So I have no clue I have no clue. I'm sure they're trying to figure it out now. I'm sure they're trying to figure out all these award shows and shows. They're trying to figure it out. Shows are shutting down left and right now because writing does not stop before the show records. Have I checked out JSX or BUR? I don't know. Oh, you mean that private jet line? Well, for me, flying out of Burbank is not convenient for me. I live right by LAX. I'm 5 minutes from the airport. That going to JSX, going to Burbank is not convenient. It's way out of here. It's 40, 30 miles away from me. Actually, the next closest airport to me outside LAX is Long Beach. I love flying out of Long Beach. Long Beach is the bomb. Long Beach is a smaller airport, really easy. I used to fly JetBlue out of Long Beach all the time. But yeah, Burbank, I live too far away from Burbank. Burbank's in the valley. I don't live nowhere near the valley. I know Matt. Matt's great. You'd love to meet him. He's great. I know folks who do it, but everybody else I don't live. Everybody else lives in the valley. I live by LAX. Like I'm right here. Like I'm right over here. So, and just traffic in LA and all that stuff is just not, for me, it's not worth it. Good morning, Tony JC. Good morning. I'm getting these emails like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. But yes. So I live near LAX and also in Long Beach is the next one. Oh, okay. Well, then I can always check that out if I want to. But I'm saying, when you said Burbank, I'm like, Burbank, I don't live over there. Anyway, James' house. I don't know why Candace coming over here. Ain't nothing to see here. Ain't nothing to see here. She can live in the garden. She can come see the garden. There's nothing else in here. My house is a mess over here. My life's a mess right now. What's going on over here? Sorry, I'm saying Benita lives by the airport too. I'm sitting over at Benita's house. You go hang out with her. She'll love you. You guys hang out together. But actually, Cash, you'll fly over my house. You'll fly by it. When I can look out the window and go, there, I live right over there. Just look at, there's a giant dome on top, which is SoFi Stadium. Just go right over there. There's my house. I know my friend somebody else, he goes, I knew you lived in Inglewood, but I didn't know you lived near blank, 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 blank. I said, yeah, I live near all that stuff. I live near it. Inglewood's not that big, folks. LA's big, but Inglewood's not that big. Not that big. Right, so we're watching. Okay, good. I love that we have people. A lot of you guys who are on here right now are from the East Coast. That's what's so funny. That's really funny. Or Eastern, Bob. You, oh yeah, you'll love. You guys talk braided hair, and she watches every TV show on Earth. You guys talk all. You can talk all that stuff. Capture that approach. And you were staying by LAX at the end, and we couldn't. You guys were going to bed a little early before I could come over and see. I was knee deep in family stuff. But I was hoping to, if you were up a little later, I could have saw you. But you were in my neighborhood. You're right over there. I thought I heard something. My friend is staying at the Westin over here, the LAX. So like, perfect, right nearby. Right nearby. That's how I saw some of the Trias Tigers. They were staying over in this area too. We had to see them. There's a lot of great hotels over here by LAX. A lot of great hotels. I know Amanda got from the Emmy. She's got a place called Marina Del Rey, which is not far from me. Also, she got a place over there. And Marina Del Rey's nice, a little nicer than Inglewood. We're getting there. We getting there. But LA's crazy everywhere at this point. So that we given, what's called nice neighborhood. What is it? But luckily, my mother, they fly over her house. Mine, they fly a little over. I can see them. But they fly over my house when it rains. And I don't like that part. But it's so loud. When I went to school as a kid, we had to like, if I stop talking, the planes go over. I'll never forget that. Hey, Pat, we went to Inglewood. Well, it's funny. Raven Bowens brought up Inglewood when we were interviewing her. And I was like, Inglewood, okay, girl. I was like, that's right. Days roll. I was like, Inglewood. I was like, what you know about Inglewood? Yeah, Inglewood's the bomb. Mark J. Freeman, little side note, would come to Inglewood and would come to Inglewood and get wigs and shoes and stuff for Lorraine Love. Hey, so Candace, are you staying downtown LA? That's good. So I know that hotel is probably too expensive that's going to be in. That's good. Okay, good. I know we're going to see Candace, right? We're going to see. We're going to see if we get an Emmys at the Lowe's Hotel. There's a lot of hotels in that area. There's a lot of hotels in that area. Downtown's changed a lot too. They're really working on downtown. So we'll see, folks. We'll see if we get some Emmys, or at least like what kind of Emmys we're going to get. That's what I'm curious about. I'm curious about like what kind of dinner hotel. I was curious if we don't get the full on. It was just crazy. It's the 50th anniversary, and you kind of need writers to do intros for stuff. They're going to do something special or a couple of skits or whatever they're going to call it. They need writers. I mean, everything goes back to writing. It really does. Somebody say, "Well, why don't you just get an actor to stand there and just like talk?" I'm like, "Well, that's not exactly okay. Good. That's not exactly." 1 second. I know it's so. I wonder what they're gonna. I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder what they're gonna do. Sorry, I was answering emails. Um, yeah, it's a huge. Yeah, it's a 50th anniversary of the Emmys. I'm sorry, guys, I was doing that. 50th anniversary of the Emmys, which means they really do need writers to do the history stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's involved to produce a good Emmy show that's worthy of the 50s. And so I'm just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's gonna be and I mean, with no writers. So I don't know. So I didn't answer the email. So I don't know. That's the whole thing. It's like I don't know what's going to how they're going to do. I mean, at least with the Tonys, it's not a milestone year. They could just have these are their nominees, blah 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 blah, and that's it. I guess you know what I mean. They could do like these are nominees for, and here's the winner. But for something like this, that's an actual. Oh, 1 second. Um, do you just not? I mean, do you just not acknowledge? Just go, hi, it's the 50th anniversary, the first Emmy. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Received. So I don't know. It's just all. You realize the domino effect that everything has to do with writing. That's kind of that's it starts from the page. It starts everything. Everything is writing. Everything is writing. Things writing. Well, I said two people signed up for my class on Friday. That's what I was looking at. Yes, I got two. Payment just came through. So thank you. My turning your ideas, not just the books, but I'm going to talk about also just if you have poems, songs, anything. We're going to talk about how to turn your stuff, whatever you have, into something that could be sellable and work for you. So we're talking about all that, and I might be able to offer you something. the same time out of the class. So the last class was good. We had some good stuff, and you'll get the notes afterwards, all that kind of stuff too. So it's a lot of fun. So it's titled "Turning Your Ideas into Published Books," but it can be published anything. So it's a good one. You can do it Friday nights. You can do it Friday night. Good time. This is a milestone for daytime television. So you need to write somebody exactly. I know. So say Candace. I mean, and I will not cross the picket line, Candace. 'Cause I'm saying you and I could write it up, shit. But I can't. I can't. I won't cross the picket line. I won't be a scab. I won't be able to do that. Right, David? Hi, David. Good morning, David. Right. No writing, no content. I mean, literally. I mean, it really affects like reality shows. It affects game shows. It affects. I mean, like it's just. People don't realize how much writing affects everything. It affects everything. They just don't get it. Plus, I want to see Greg Vaughn. Girl, we all want to see Greg Vaughn. We all do. You know, I want to say, you're not Brown A. Yes, Andrea, I'm on. Well, it's 10 o'clock my time. That's what I'm on. You were busy outside. That's why you were doing stuff. Right. Well, what is it? The View keeps saying we don't have any writers, so bear with us. So I guess they're writing their own stuff down. It's a little weird and choppy. They admit it. They're like, we are trying to figure this out. They are trying to figure it out. They are trying to figure it out. Sorry, getting payments coming in. So it's really tough. Hi, Double C. How are you? So right now, Double C, I'm not writing anything right now because I'm in solidarity with the union. Actually, I just did a donation to the WGA union. I bought a shirt. You know me, my shirts. So I did a donation to that, and I did that. So I'm supporting them. So your character is still that series will be written. Just right now it's on hold. It'll be written. Yes, a morning segment. And then also writers for news and reality type shows are excluded. Right, exactly. Those are there's some reality shows that people are part of the WGA, but yes, for the most part, yes, they are separate. So that's why they're able to do their thing. But there are some reality shows that they are produced and they are scripted on some level. They don't admit that, but they are. There's some. That is so true. I can't even move. Exactly. Brown. Andrea, I do sections of my yard because I'm too old, out of shape. I can't do the whole. Like the older they would do the whole front yard, whole backyard. No, I got to do sections at a time. But yes, I'm in solidarity with the writers, so I'm not writing anything. I'm writing my books and I do my music. That's different. But like you said, and they always say, if you're writers of other projects that are not related to that, support those projects. Support those projects. Some of the musicians, other things like support the projects. So yes. For their livelihood. And they also put out the statement saying, no, watch the shows that are on right now because that's still their work they helped create. Because they don't boycott shows or networks, like still watch them. It's just support them while they're also marching. So I saw a thing they were like, they don't boycott, they just go and still watch the shows. They created them, so they still need them out there. So there's so many streaming services, you guys. There's so many. There's so many. And they're all just got all kinds of content. But yes, it's gonna be very I have no clue, Andrea. To tell you the truth, I have none. No clue. Ooh, okay, I see. I'm a member of ASCAP, so I completely, I believe in being members of things that look out for you. And ASCAP is a songwriting publishing company that I'm part of for my songs. And I just saw the offering a seminar I'm going to, but I believe in in unity and everybody getting what they're supposed to get. So as I said earlier, the last one lasted over 3 months. And time goes by fast. We're on week three. We're on week three. This thing is shit. That's why I'm like, well, yes, it's been so. You're old, Candace. Yes. Um, that's another thing too. Yes, and but I have friends who work for ASCAP. I'm proudly part of ASCAP. So I know some people have other ideas. So I chose them, not BMI, on purpose, and that's a whole other story, Matt Litchfield. No discussion for another day. I don't want to bore these people to death. Oh no, what they're asking for is not bad. What they're asking for is not bad at all. Actually, they're not asking for much. Writers get the lowest at everything, and everything starts with writing. That's what's so ironic about it. And there's enough money to go around. As I personally have seen myself, when someone wants to pay you, they'll pay you when they want to. I've gotten some big paydays on things authorized in this business. I was like, oh, okay. And when they want to, and it's like almost like, well, you guys know this in like corporate world too and stuff. You know this. If they want to find the money, they can find the money. You guys all know. You guys all know this. None of us are dumb. We know how this goes. It's everything. Yeah, it's everything. Everything, Andrea. Everything. Anybody who's a writer and part of WGA, it's streaming. That's the whole point. It's about streaming services, actually, more so, being a bigger percentage of residuals. Health insurance, which of course is a whole other story too. A whole other story too. So yes, they're not asking for anything unreasonable. They're not. They're really not. Nothing unreasonable. But some people don't want to part with their money. They just don't. There are people who are just greedy and love their money and love. One of the things is how it's always been. I've seen it personally happen. So and I think maybe you guys have seen it happen too. I'm sure in your jobs and things. But when they see value in what you do and decide to pay you what you're worth, they will. They'll find the money somewhere and they'll do it. Otherwise, they don't. They hope that you'll just give up at some point because you're the one because they're not making any money on that right now. So that's why some have little sides. Some people have Patreon side things. So I say support them so they can continue doing this. But it's like it's again, it goes back to artist stuff. I mean, I hate to go on this whole tangent, but just a reminder, it goes back to artist stuff. They treat the artist like it's who cares? Yes, actors are great, directors, but a show has to come together. It starts with the writer. Like literally, it's just that simple. That's what it starts with. Anything. A song starts with writing. Movie starts with writing. Like it all starts poetry. It all starts with writing. That's how it starts. Like literally, that's literally how it all starts. I saw Six musical. It started with writing. I mean, I mean, like if they didn't write the songs, they wouldn't, there'd be no show. I mean, like, come on. It's just like it sounds so just simple and whatever, but like literally that's what it is. Come on, kid, let's work it out. So that's why I'm just kind of like, right, nothing gets made without writers. That's just kind of it's simple stuff. This is one place where it's black writers, brown writers, white writers, everybody, just writer, period. If you're a writer, you're all treated the same. And that's one of the few things we can say that it doesn't matter what background it's all treated the same. You can be a seasoned writer, a new writer. And this is for future generations. This is for me who wants to join WGA one day. I want to make sure things are in place for me if I join it. I want things to be in place for me. So fight for me and for future generations. And so they come in and it's all just set up for you. I've heard things like, I have, why don't you just leave then? Why are you a writer? It's like, I know I'm those people who, a lot of my jobs, yes, people say, well, just leave, another job. Well, to me, a lot of times, I want to actually try to change things at jobs. And I've had past jobs where I did. I had past jobs where I actually did affect change. Me and other people affected change in the protocols and programs and bylaws. And that helps everybody. And the future people come in. It's like, I don't want to just leave and then we get somebody else. So I always try. And if I get to a point where I can't change anything, then I leave. But I will try for a while. I used to get that all the time. I was living in San Francisco and I hate it. I used to scream at people. There was a huge black flight back in the 90s in San Francisco. They were closing down black neighborhoods and been demanding them. And Oakland was across the bay, was kind of known as the black city. There are white folks live there too. There's actually rich areas of Oakland too, but it was all known as the black city. So for a while there, I was literally one of the few black folks in San Francisco. Like there in the 90s, there was hardly any of us running around. I always said we all know each other. Like literally, we all knew each other. And I would say I'm missing, other black people, and I'll be told all the time when I moved to Oakland. And I kept saying to myself, but that's not the solution. Why can't black folks live in San Francisco proper? Well, we should be able to live here also. I like the landscaping. I like the city. I like where I'm at. I don't want to live. My job's in San Francisco. I don't want to. Why do I have to move to Oakland? That's not the answer. I hate that answer. People say like that. So I'd hear things like, well, the writers, why are you writing? Why is that? Why is that your job? You're not getting paid nothing. I'm like, well, we had teachers, we had a custodian, lunch lady, whatever kind. We had a strike here in LA. It lasted only 3 days. They came to terms. But they say, well, who would be a lunch lady community? Some people don't mind those jobs. But they shouldn't be paid slave labor. But they got to work 2 or 3 jobs just to make it. Yet that the school wants you to do so much, wants you to do the job of 10 people and pay you less than one person. It's like, no, you got to change it. Especially when you can go to Del Taco and make more money flipping burgers, making tacos than you do at a school. That's ridiculous. But at least Unified came for 3 days. They're like, okay, it worked out. But it's so. It's like that mentality is bug shot. I've heard a lot of that recently. Like, well, just do something else. What if you like writing? What if that's your passion? You should be able to make money off of it. If you like acting, it's your passion. You should be able to make money off of it. You're a director. It's all. That's how it should be. Not this. Well, just go do something else. Well, a lot of them are doing something else because they have to. That's the sad part. I got 10 jobs. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired as fuck. I got 10 jobs going on. I have to. I gotta have streams of stuff, money coming in here and there. Because one job, a lot of times, is just not enough. Especially in Los Angeles. It's expensive to live here, kids. You want to come live in LA? Good luck. I don't know where you're gonna find a place to live. Because it is, California is just expensive as fuck. Yeah, so WGA is union. Yes. Well, they have a union. They're trying to get the WGA to negotiate better contracts with them. And so the union is trying to fight WGA to get better contracts. They have better health insurance, more residuals, and especially in the streaming markets, a bigger percentage. So that does go. So that also goes to the networks, the streaming services, to loosen up the purse strings a little bit. I just think it is. I just think it is. We already know if you're an artist, you already know your chances are you're not going to be rich. You already know that already. Not be rich, but you should be able to make a living off of it. Some kind of living if you're working regularly. But we know it's not. We know it's not. Um, you're gonna become rich off of writing. We know that already. I say you have books out there. Very few people get rich off of being authors, unless you're James Patterson or whatever. Then you make James Patterson, probably remember Danielle Steele, all those. Oh, they make money, but then other than that, like, oh no, it's something you do, and that's why a lot of actors are in real estate and doing other jobs, because I mean, there's a lot of actors out here. There's a lot of writers out here. There's a lot of everything out here. So it is. I follow this one dude. I forgot his name, and he comes on every day and explains everything. So I'm getting a bigger picture watching him. I forgot his name. I'm trying to see if I can find his name. 'Cause he's really good. He's really cute too. Ooh, this Ron DeSantis guy is doing all kinds of stuff right now that is crazy. Cheese and crackers. Crazy stuff out there, kid. The world's crazy out there, you guys. It is crazy. So I can find my man. Oh, his name is Michael Jamin Ryder. He's really good. He's somebody I follow who explains everything just really succinctly to the point. He just tells you what's going on. He's really good on Instagram. Michael Jamin, Jamin, Ryder, all one word. He's good. And he explains everything that's going on and what the deal is and everything. So yes. So I know it can be kind of confusing. People are like, well, what does this mean? And what does that mean? And what are they fighting for? Yeah. It's the usual. Just know the usual stuff they're fighting for: money, insurance. That's usually the base of everything, right? Well, and as I'm finding out with parents going through problems, thank God they had good insurance. Because I'm seeing some of the medical bills that came back and what they would have owed. They didn't have it. And literally, my mother would be bankrupt. To my stepfather, just a few things we had to do with him. She'd be bankrupt. It's like, wow. But she and he have good systems set up. So thank you, God. I'm very glad about that. And I have a decent healthcare. So it's like, yeah, he's good. He explains everything, Matt. He totally explains. He's very, very easy to read. I think he's really cute too, actually. But he explains everything just right, so you kind of get it. There were a couple things I didn't get. I didn't know either. So I like Andrew. I'm like, what does this mean? What does that mean? And he totally explains it in the middle of his thing. So I have a show to do at once. I make sure I'm watching the time. It's already 100 minutes I've been on here talking to you guys because I'm so glad I'm back with you guys again. I missed you guys for months. Trust me, I missed you guys. So this was good. I'm back on. It goes by so fast. It's been 100 minutes. It goes by so fast. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It went so fast. I have a 1 o'clock interview I got to do, so I'm make sure I get ready for that. If you're a When Calls the Heart fan, this person created a musical. It's in Indiana. I haven't had a chance to go see it yet, and so I'm gonna talk to her about it. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good interview. I'm very excited. Yeah, make sure I do my hair. I'll put my hair in a bun, or I'll put it up back. And Matt, I have your gorilla droppings. I'm trying to decide when I'm going to do it. I think I have an area. Oh, it says do it in fall. Never mind. Okay, so Matt, I have to hold this until the fall. It says do it in the fall. I think I have the area to do it. I think I don't want to do it. So I gotta save this to the fall. Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's fine. I'll wait till the fall. I'll wait till the fall. So I have it down there in my old cart, Matt. So that I'll then in September. So like a few months from now. So it's after the summer, I'll do it. But I have an area where I want to do it. They have a whole area. So I gotta wait. I was gonna actually do it this week, but they're saying, nah, don't do it now. Don't do it now. Yes, he's good. He's good. Amelia, that you escaped to Kelly Island. I had to escape basically with cheese and crackers. I had to get out of there. Drugs like cheese. I thought we stuck on the island, but you Lotties helped me. I got off the island. Thank my God. Woo. But here's the thing. So I had that bad experience and stuff there. But I mean, I love Kelly Island. Like I want to go back again. Different hotel, clearly. I like it over there. I might do a day trip. My sister have never been, so I might do a day trip with them. Say this is go in the morning and come back in the evening or day. I like the idea that it's an, and I haven't seen all the island. I like the idea that it's an island off the coast of LA. Like you're off the mainland. And the boat ride isn't bad. It's like an hour long. Big deal. CW, thank you, CW, for the super chat. Everybody, thanks CW for super chat. Happy birthday, James. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I am a year older, if you didn't know, kids. I'm 54 years old. I am 54. I made it to this age. I don't know how many more years I have left, but I'm here at 54. I did it. So, yes. Thank you very much. I can't believe it. I don't even know what 54 means. This means I have some bags under my eyes. I moisturize every day. I just gotta continue doing that. Pull myself together. Wash my face, girl. Wash my face. And keep it going. My hair is just, it's not working today. The weather is so bizarre. It's hot 1 minute, cold the next. Hot 1 minute, cold the next. I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, notice myself. And the world has gone. Yeah, it has gone crazy. The world's gone crazy. Steve, when I was 18. Oh, 18, wow. Baby oil and cocoa butter Vaseline. Oh, that's so funny. You know what I mean? See, there you go. We are up there together, Amelia. We're up there together. Yes, I am. So you're 62. Okay, yes. I have sister 62. I have sister 60. And then me. Let's make it to 62. We'll make it to 60. Well, I'm thinking next year. I don't know what we do next year. I hate to even plan anything. I like 55, so I feel like I want to do a big. I'm turning a senior. I feel like I want to do something big for that. I haven't decided yet. I'm afraid to plan anything anymore, but we'll see. We'll see. But I made it 54, so now I'm almost there. Almost a senior. Which I never thought I'd get to this age. It's so weird. I just never thought about it. When you're young, you don't think about the future like that. It's like I'm this old. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't blame you, Matt. But you'll be 51. You'll be in your 50s. So I always say all the time. That's my grandkids say all the time. Oh, I probably say you're in your 50s. I'm like, yes, I'm in my 50s. Right now I'm in my mid 50s. So yes. So grandfather of 5, father of 2, partner of 0. Well, that's Brown, Andrea, that is something I have thought about. was actually going to Europe for my 55th birthday. Just say screw everybody else and just go. And everybody wants to meet me there, they can. But I'm thinking, I thought about that actually. But like we talked about before in another show, my combo of go to New York first, spend a few days there, then go to England, and then come back and do maybe the same thing. That's a thought. I don't like parties, so I was like, "Oh, something different for my." Well, I tried to do something different for this birthday, it didn't work out, but that's kind of what I want to do. So that's just email, great. Fancy an email. Well, you'll be more than welcome. The best thing by getting older, I don't really have a crap. That's Amelia. I'm with you on that one. And to you, Andrea. I mean, I'm an Anglophile, so for me to go to England would be a dream. I mean, I would try to find Kylie Minogue, go to Graham Norton show taping, go to the West End and see a play. I mean, like, there's so many things I would love to do. Go to a Tesco. I don't know. I'm just ready. Five Bananarama. I don't know. I'm just ready to do all this. I'm ready to do everything. So I mean, I'm such an Anglophile. I'm like, let's go to EastEnders. Ready. So I would love to go. So we'll see. I'll see. Who knows what's happening in next year? I have no. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. But yes, getting older, I do care less what other people's think. Other people's. And like my English has changed too. I do care less what other people think of me. That part, I'm like, I know who I am. I know all the good, bad, and the ugly. I know all of it. You can't at this point. You can't say anything to me that's then that. I mean, I know it all at this point of myself. Um, but I have gotten a little more emotional as I've gotten older. I was a hard ass when I was younger. Now I cried everything like a goddamn baby. So that's the problem for me. I've gotten softer. Don't be softer. Not fair. Yeah, right, Andrea. I know, right? Well, whose house am I staying with? I'm staying on a boat with you, Andrew. We're staying on a boat. Yeah, I'll stay on a houseboat. You know, I'll do that in a second. I know I have several Lotties in the UK. I'm like, I got some family members there too. Who am I staying with? I know the thing is it's hotels that cost a lot of money a lot of times. I can get a cheap flight over there, but it's like usually it's hotel lodging and food. Those are the two things that are most expensive usually anywhere you go. But I'm a good guest. I'm a good guest. I'm very thoughtful and mindful, and I clean that stuff. When we play, Andrew, I come stay with you guys, and then we do Zooms from your house. We're on the same Zoom. It's me and Andrew doing Zooms from my house. We try to figure out the timing. Like, what time is this one start? And this one, they've been doing Zooms at 11 o'clock in the morning or whatever, 1 o'clock in the morning. That'd be hilarious. Well, now I'm on Andrea trying to do a happy hour at your time that would be hilarious. Let me see how you feel. You don't get crap either. That's right. Hey, there you go. Oh, I love it. I'm going to England. I love boats. I have no problem with a boat. Boat. So Brown A and Amelia are the same age. I would be right. I do love these. I mean, I'm laughing, but that would be kind of funny, Andrea, wouldn't it? We do a Zoom together. That would be hilarious. That would be. But you and Alex don't live near each other, do you? It's funny if we all three did a Zoom together, and then but you guys don't live near each other, do you? No. That's why I said it earlier, Amelia, because I'm coming to Vegas June 17th through July 17th through 19th. We're gonna do a little Lotties meetup, so stay tuned for that. But I told you, Vegas is 24 hours. Vegas is 24 hours, folks. Anything can happen in Vegas. I mean, people are it's all kinds of stuff you do stuff in Vegas. Vegas is always like it's like New York. They're not sleepy towns. Be right back. I'm gonna grab something to put in my stomach just now because I'm because now it's getting close to lunchtime, but I'm gonna grab a little cup of something. Real back. Right back, kids. Don't go anywhere. Oh, okay. I want to show you guys something. I know. I was an hour and a half away. Ooh. So Alex it's only an hour and a half away. See? That would be funny. Okay. I have peaches. There's this huge giant peach in here. I'll eat that. We probably have to do it from Andrea's house. I think the houseboat would be too. Wouldn't be good, would it? That's why I figure it won't be from the boat. Um, that would be funny if we could the three of us could come together. That would be hilarious. I'll say the boat has no internet. I figured the boat had no internet. Well, I know, right, Shonda? It's James and a giant peach. All the rest are slices. So I'm like, hello, why they just do it? They said, fuck slicing this. It was like, we'll just put it in there. I'm like, give me slices. But you know, Shonda, let me save that slice, that big piece, put some cinnamon on it, let it sit for a while, and get some vanilla ice cream. Shonda, I might do it. That'd be a good idea. I got nauseous for a second because all I had was coffee this morning. So I said, let me get something in my stomach. Real quick. You got the reference, Sherry. James and the Giant Peach. Mm-hmm. That's true too, probably. Yeah, I might do that. That's an idea. Thanks, Shauna, for the little idea. I need just a little something to put in my stomach. So I get lunch. So I figure I probably have to get off soon because I've been on almost 11. I've been almost 2 hours. So it's almost 11 o'clock. I think's at 1. Then I think at 3. So I need to get this out. But I don't want to leave you guys. Make fun. These peaches are working. They'll help my stomach out. My baby's kicking. I'm crowning. 20 people are watching. Hello, 22 people. Good morning. How are you? If you're just tuning in, this is JLJ this morning live. I'm on in the mornings. Anywhere between 8:30 in the morning and noon. I do like come on when I come on. Usually around that time. I know I probably should eat first. Hi, Nathan Banks. Before I do my show, I probably should. But I do the show mornings, JLJ this morning. You can also listen to us if you're listening to me later. Hello, listeners. So you can put it on your ear while you're on the treadmill or walking down the street or pushing a stroller with your dog in it. Whatever. Go right ahead. It's fun. So I'm here in the mornings. I'm back. I'm basically back. I mean, I have a few mornings I can't do stuff because I'm my mom, but for the most part, I'm back. And I'm here talking about all kinds of stuff. Sometimes silly, sometimes serious. But we're on here in the mornings. We're all waking up. We're waking up. Or some of you guys are slowing down for your day if you're like in Europe. We're having a good time. We're talking all kind of stuff. It's a safe space here. We talk about all kind of things. It's no big deal. And today I'll be releasing the July-August Zoom dates and classes and Zooms. If you want to preview, they're already here underneath the thing here. Yes, Sherry, to go to grown folks. So this week I am accentuating the writing class on Friday and the adult Zoom on Saturday, and the Try as Tigers on Zoom on Sunday. So this weekend, all kind of goodies this weekend. So make sure you're signed up for those. The grown folks saw some great gifts coming out. The wheel will be working. The wheel will be debuted on the grown folks Zoom on Saturday night. We'll be debuting. Everyone loves Andrea. I don't know what's going on. Everyone loves my dog walking videos. I don't know what that's about. People love it. They love them. And then the turtle, we're like, oh my God, my brother had the turtle. Like dog versus turtle. That video did 1,600 views on YouTube in just 2 hours. I'm like, oh my God. I hit the jackpot. It was my #1 video for the week. Oh, do I have a video about Taurus zodiac signs? Okay, maybe I do. It's been so long. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thank you. I did. Oh my wow, I remember. Maybe I did. Thanks for checking them out. My craziness. That's about all kind of stuff. But yeah, the turtle. But so, and the folks were asking me earlier in the chat. My brother had the turtle, and well, my mom owns turtles and dogs. So he was walking it's a sea turtle. He was walking it outside, and we were coming around the corner, and the dog said, "That's okay." People are too much. They're too much. Oh, now you it wasn't planned. It just happened that way. The turtle. We got lucky with the turtle. I don't know what else we would encounter. It's not old folks, but I don't know what else we would encounter. Situations. I know. That's funny. I'll keep that, Andrew. I'll keep that in mind. That's so funny. I don't. That yeah. Okay. That's actually the funny thing. Yeah. Figure out what. Yeah. We got to figure that out. Lucy's a star. Yes. That is so funny. It's been 2 hours. I don't want to leave, but I have to go. Yes, coffee and conversations. I know people have been asking about it. We're finally getting together tomorrow morning to actual record the first 2 episodes of the year. And I'm very excited to share it. I'm very excited to see her, talk to her. I'm so excited. Some folks who may not be here, maybe listening later, asked me. I have not been to my mailbox yet because I was gone all last week. I'm going to my mailbox either today or tomorrow. Do one or the other. So I need to go over there because I think my suit came in for the Emmys too. So I got to go one of those two. So I will be going there. If you sent me something, chances are it's there. I'm going to go get it, and then you'll know. I'll let you guys know. But yes, Coffee Conversation is coming back. Today I have a new episode of Have You Heard of Me? It's audio only, and I talk about Thomas Dolby and She Blinded Me with Science. If you're an 80s person, you know that song. I talk about it. That's out today on Audio Things. So check that out. House of Frost. The second to last episode is out today, starring me. Isn't that anywhere you want to? But unfortunately, the finale has not been recorded or finished writing because I'm doing the writer's strike thing, so I stopped writing it. So you'll have time to listen to all 12 episodes and catch up before we do a finale. So that's something too. But yes, I don't want to leave you guys. I don't. But I have to shower and change and put myself together for this interview from Indiana. I got this interview and my life coaching client. So it's Monday, kids. It's Monday. Have a good Monday. Thanks for joining me this morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Thanks for last week. Thanks for everything. I am going to, and Sherry, I saw you over next to okay, for Zoom. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you all. Have a great day and see you next time.